Please help me to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks. From the west of Battambang provincial town about 12 kilometers, there are a chain of hills such as Phnom Sompov, Phnom Trung Morn, Trung Ti, and Phnom Ming Rom Sasak and so on. At that time, it was said that there was a king who had a son, Reachkol, and settled his royal palace along Dang Reek Mountain. There was a young lady whose name was Sovan Maxa who found an egg by chance, which was not known what kind of hatched and came animal species. When it was due time, that out a little crocodile. Seeing it was lovely, she loved that baby crocodile and raised it till it grew up. It was a big, smart crocodile, which was named Athun. Priyabath Reachkol was fascinated by the beauty of Sovan Maxa, who was a perfectly beautiful daughter of a poor family, and her crocodile was not only extremely powerful, but also brave and clever. After having close relationship with her, the prince turned out to be unsatisfied because he thought that he could not marry her as she was only the daughter of the ordinary family. After thinking rationally about his marriage, the prince went to tell his parents. His parents agreed on that proposal and then ordered the royal servants to look for the beautiful lady who was born in the upper-class family to marry their son. Then, they heard that there was a king in Chambori district who had a daughter, whose name was Nang Rom Sasak. She had magic hair, which she could do what as her wishes. When she stroked her hair, it caused the land to flood with water or the water became mainland. The parents of Priyabath Reachkol ordered the royal servants to take a royal message to the king of Krong Chanbori in order to ask his daughter to marry their son according to the tradition. After reading the message, King of Krong Chanbori consented to their request and replied in a message which read, "If you are satisfied with my daughter, please your majesty bring the engagement gifts to my kingdom." When Prince Reachkol heard that reply, he was very satisfied and then ordered his royal servants to prepare all kinds of presents to put into a junk and left for Krong Chanbori. When Sovan Maxa got that news, she was frustrated, so she called Athun to block and destroy the junk because she did not wish the prince to marry Niang Rom Sasak. As soon as its master gave an order, Athun crawled into the water and swam as fast as an arrow towards the junk of Priyabath Reachkol. "Hey, Athun, it's me," said Priyabath Reachkol when he saw Athun. "Don't do anything crazy. I serve anyone who gives me food," replied Athun. Seeing this giant crocodile, the royal servants screamed with fear all over the junk. Some threw winter melons and pumpkins to Athun for eating, and some others tossed the cages of chickens and ducks to stop it from disturbing the prince's voyage. Priyabath Reachkol tried to pray, "May God who preserves this territory save us from this danger." Due to the prince's virtue, Indra was excited with his invocation. Then the Indra informed Niang Rom Sasak about the prince's danger. The princess immediately started to stroke her magic hair so that the sea became dry. Athun was stuck in the land until its scales were dry and contorted its body convulsively, before it was fatal. When the sea became dry, Priyabath Reachkol ordered his servants to take all the gifts towards Chanbori city to marry Princess Rom Sasak. The place at the trunk of the crocodile became a hill which is nowadays called Phnom Korpu Crocodile Hill, and the place where its tail flicked and the place at its nose created two lakes called Boeing Country Korper Lake of Crocodile Tail and Boeing Kormos Korper Lake of Crocodile Nose respectively. And the place at the junk also created a hill which exactly looks like a junk has been called Phnom Sompov Junk Hill. The sail junk, falling down into the water, became a hill called Phnom Dong Sompov, the hill of sail junk. And the cages of chickens and ducks, which were thrown at Athun, created a hill called Phnom Trung Morn and Trung Ti hill of chicken and duck cages. The place where Princess Rom Sasak stroked her hair at the south of Phnom Sompov also became another hill called Phnom Rom Sasak Hill. After the marriage, Priyabath Reachkol and his wife, accompanied by his servants, rode an elephant back to his palace. While traveling on halfway, he saw such those hills that he became so furious with Niang Sovan Maxa. Thanks to her wickedness, everything was destroyed. Since Sovan Maxa was always malicious to him, Priyabath Reachkol ordered hangmen to arrest her in order to be sentenced to death, avoiding that she might make more troubles. And the place which her head had fallen became a hill called Phnom Song Kabal, but it is now called Phnom Song Kam instead.